So we're about to start a little sequence of SAT practice problems that involve the same set of data. So the data, I mean, there's a lot within this table. If you look at the title, it's the annual budget for different programs in Kansas from 2007, 2010. We've got the different departments that had money allotted for them within this budget. If you look at the statement below the table above lists the annual budget in thousands of dollars from each of the different programs in Kansas. So this number is not the budget for agriculture and natural resources from 2007. If I multiply this value by 1,000, so essentially add three zeros on to the end of this, that's the value for the budget for 2007 for the Department of Agriculture and Natural Resources. If you overlook this little statement right here, that's definitely going to impact your ability to answer the problems associated with this table successfully. So if you look at this question, which of the following best approximates the average rate of change in the annual budget for agriculture and natural resources from 2008 to 2010? You cannot answer this question unless you know what is meant by average rate of change. An average rate of change is a slope. A slope is a change in y values divided by a change in x values. So what I chose to do here is I chose to take basically two data points from the table. I was looking at agriculture and natural resources, right? That was the category or the department we were supposed to be working within. So I'm looking at going from 2008 to 2010, and it's this top entry, right? So I'm taking 2008, comma 358,708, and 2010, comma 488,106. Those are my ordered pairs, right? Whenever you have time as one of your variables, you're going to let time be the independent variable, right? Time takes on the role of X, so those years take on the role of X. And then the budget amounts take on the role of Y in this case. So if I do a Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1, right? Calling this point 2 and this point 1, change in Y divided by change in X gives me this. If you work that out, you get 65,000. Now, I guess there isn't the option of just 65,000. We see 65 million. Keep in mind what we said about this little statement a few minutes ago. We've got to recognize that the units here are in thousands of dollars. So we'd have to multiply this result by 1,000 and add three zeros on at the end. So we're looking at $65 million per year as that average rate of change. One other thing that could have been helpful here, like if you didn't know what average rate of change meant, like by definition, if you didn't know average rate of change indicated for you to take a slope like we just showed, you could have looked at these options here and seen, well, they're measured in dollars per year. So I'm going to have to take something measured in dollars, right? And it's going to be the change in dollars from the year 2008 to the 2010, right? How much did the budget go up by from 2008 to 2010? And that's this 129,398 value. And I'm going to have to divide by that 2-year stretch, right? This is a 2-year stretch that we're trying to figure out the change in dollars per year for. So a couple different ways you could have thought of it. Hopefully what we've just discussed here has been helpful to you.